morning, students. We'll continue gravitation chapter. Tangent to a circle. The straight line which meets the circle at one and only one point is called the tangent to a circle at that point. The point is called tangential point. The tangent is perpendicular to the radius of circle at that point. This AC is called tangent. Tangent means it will touch to the circle at one point. This tangent is perpendicular to radius. The centripetal acceleration is given by the formula v square by r. Hence the centripetal force equal to mv square by r. Y F is equal to ma. M into A means Vr by R is mv square by R, where m is equal to mass of object, v is velocity of object, r is radius of circular path. Centripetal force is a net force. It always directed to the center. Universal law of gravitation. Once while Sir Isaac Newton was sitting under a tree, an apple fell to the ground. Do you know the question aroused in his mind for this observation? Why did the apple fall to the ground? Why does the moon not fall to the ground? What makes the moon to move in a circular orbit around the earth? With the above observations, Newton assumed that there exists a force between any two objects in the universe. This force is named as gravitational force. The generalized law of gravitation, as stated by Newton, is every body in the universe attracts other body with a force which is directly proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. The direction of force of attraction is along the line joining the centers of two bodies. Let two bodies of masses m1 and m2 be separated by a distance d, and the force of gravitation between them is F gravitation. Force of attraction is directly proportional to mass 1, mass 2. F is directly proportional to m1, m2, and F is inversely proportional to d square. Therefore, by writing these together, what we can write? F is directly proportional to m1, m2 by d square. If we remove this proportionality, we will be getting G. G is proportionality constant. F is equal to G m1, m2 by d square. G is a proportionality constant called universal gravitational constant and found experimentally by Henry Cavendish to be G is equal to 6.67 into 10 to the power of minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. The value of G is equal to the magnitude of force between a pair of 1 kg masses that are 1 meter apart. Okay. Note, this formula is applicable to spherical bodies. We use the above formula for all bodies on the earth, though they are not spherical, because when compared to the earth, any object on the earth is very small and it is assumed to a point object. Next, free fall. Activity 3. Acceleration is independent of masses. Place a small paper on a book. Release the book with the paper from certain height from the ground. What is your observation? Now drop the book and paper separately. What happens? Book is said to be in free fall when only the gravitational force acts on that body. A body is said to be free fall when only gravitational force is acting on the body. Okay, next of this we'll continue in the next class. Thank you.